talked about depth and resiliency all year. Thought we didn't come out and play tempo basketball in the first half. Thought we addressed it in the locker room, and basically just going down 7, we said, hey, we haven't played the way we're supposed to, but we're right here. So if we can just clean up some things, and look, it's great credit to these two, man. Like, dudes played 45 minutes the whole game. We had 6 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, in the first half, and 2 the rest of the time. These two were phenomenal, and it was a whole team, right? Everybody contributed to us being successful today, and led by these two. They were phenomenal.
Questions for QB and Nash?
Jamal, Steve at one point was 0 for 5 from the field, and he finished shooting 4, 7 from 3. A lot of those threes were assisted by you. What kind of went into you like getting him going?
I have so much confidence with him. No matter he's 0 for 5, 5 for 5, it doesn't matter. I mean, I see him put in the work every single day, and you know, he's a great, terrific player, and he's really a key piece for us. And him being an older guy, I mean, I can trust him with anything. So he's great.
Jamal, kind of along those lines, at one point I think he has like 2 assists on a lot of field goals. When the ball's kind of getting stuck, what finally got you guys going in terms of moving the ball around?
I mean, we were just taking what the defense was giving us. They were doing a lot of switching. They tried to, you know, mess us up with that zone that's worked for them in previous games. And then we were just taking what the defense was giving us and trusting our work.
Quante, on that last possession before overtime, I was like, what was going through your mind on that? You were playing defense there on that last shot. What was going through your head on that play?
Just lock them up. Do what I can do to lock them up.
Is there anything yet, are you trying to, like he has an array of stuff, right, that he can go to. Is there anything you were trying to keep him away from, stop him from getting to something that he really likes?
I mean, we knew he wanted to get downhill, but he'll take the 3. We seen he hit one late in the game when they needed it. So, but for me, it was just to make him uncomfortable. Just try to get under him, make him uncomfortable, take tough twos.
Brother, you guys, I mean, obviously you lost a tough one down there. You probably thought you should have won. Did this one feel like a little bit of redemption?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted this one.
Jamal, you come into this game, you know Shane's out. I mean, is it any different prep like this? Going in, I was like, God, this could be a Jamal 45-minute, well, not a 45-minute game, but a 40-minute game. Did you have a little bit, right? I might have to really take it to the limit today. Is there anything different when you head in like that?
Nothing different. I mean, I prepare the same way for every game, no matter what's going on, no matter who's out there. It's next man up, and you know, if that requires me to play 45 minutes, that's what it is. If that requires me to play 20, and that's what it is. So I just do whatever it takes for us to get the W at the end of the day.
How much did you guys miss Shane with the rebound today? You guys won despite getting a rebound.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, you see, he's a presence with us. I mean, he's a guy that gives a little bit more with everything. He dives on the floor, he gets offensive rebounds, and he just makes those hustle plays. So he's going to be big. Hopefully, he's going to get healthy. Well, he will get healthy, and it will continue to be a big key piece for us.
On that note, I mean, you guys were without Mo and changes on it. What did it mean for you guys to have Elijah Green back in the lineup today? What did it increase for you guys?
It's amazing. I mean, you guys see what he can do all year. You know, obviously this game took him a little, long to get his legs going, but him knocking down free throws is going to be good for him going into next game, and he'll be in a good rhythm, and he'll have a couple good days of practice, and he'll be feeling good.
Anything else for the student athletes?
For either one of you, what's it like playing a game like that when it is that type of officiating?
I mean, it's fun. It's fun. Most games that we played usually come down to those last possessions. So we learn to get good in the red zone, then it makes the game fun.
Why do you think you guys have been so good at home?
I mean,
Sleep in their own beds.
we practice well over here. I give credit to this guy right here. He runs practice very well.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
See you.
Yes, sir, Jack. Great job.
All right.
So Adam, were you willing to live for a while with Walker, just one-on-one, getting twos, contesting him, trying to not give it up?
Yeah, I mean, I think they have 3 all-league players on that team, so it's tough, right? I mean, I think C.J. Walker's an all-league player, R.J. Felton, phenomenal, Jordan Riley, phenomenal. So it's hard, right? We were trying to help a little bit, and then he kicks out, then they make a shot, and then we kind of like, uh-oh, should we now switch what we're doing? But I think we did some different things on him. I thought Z did a really nice job when we moved him over there. I think just trying to mix things up on him. He's a heck of a player. We recruited him at the University of Miami. We tried to get him however many years ago that was. So we've known him a long time, and he's a great player.
Adam, you started Zion over Hayden in the second half, and obviously it worked out. Scored 15 to 19 points in the second half. But what kind of went into that decision?
You know, look, I thought we just needed a spark. Like I said, I didn't think we played Temple basketball in the first 20. We just needed a spark. So I thought just going with a little bit older guy, a guy that can maybe help rebound a little bit, defend a little bit. And but again, Aiden was also really, really good. And maybe it takes a little pressure off him to watch for a couple minutes. So glad it worked out the right way today.
You know whether
I asked the players, you know, you guys are undefeated here. You've won some games in dramatic fashion. I mean, why do you think this has become such a home court advantage for you?
You know, first off, I could be wrong on this. Is this our first Saturday game? You guys probably know this. Is this the first Saturday game we've had? We've had a lot of Sunday. So, but like it's awesome, right? The crowd's getting into it late, and you know that's an impact, man. When we can fill the Leah Core Center, it's such a game changer for us, and we've seen it probably, you know, 2 or 3 times in the last 2 weeks what it's like, and they were getting loud, and you miss free throws. You know, we've had certain goals throughout the season. This was something we've talked about since August. Like, we need to protect home court. If you want to be a really good team, you have to win at home. And you have to find a way. That was today's messages. Just figure it out. Find a way, whatever it takes. And that's what we told them right before we left. Like, whatever it takes today. If we're going to play man zone, you know, we found out 2 guys couldn't go at shoot around. Like, you got to be ready to step up. But hopefully we can continue that for our last remaining home games.
Do you have an update on those guys, on Shane?
Just probably day to day. We don't play them until Thursday. But they'll have treatment tomorrow. You know, and we'll see what they say.
They just get back to practice, or?
Yeah, I think one was practice, one was in the game the other day, and just they tried to go shoot around today and weren't able to go.
how much did Elijah get to practice before today?
You know, he's been in. We've been testing him out probably all week, seeing how he felt, and just try to gauge where you're at. You know, he's done some individual work. Great credit to Coach Huber, Coach Jordan, Coach Clark. They've kind of worked him out, see how you feel, respond, and then add into practice. And then we've been kind of the last couple days, you know, every other rep for him. Hey, let's see how you feel. Let's see how it responds. And then we got to trust him. And he felt like yesterday he felt good. This morning he woke up, he felt good, and then we said we'll give you, you know, some time here today. Be ready to go. And he was great.
You know, whether it's today, Tulane a couple weeks ago, when Charlotte threw some zone at you, you guys are shooting a very high percentage, like operating really well at times against zone. What's making that work for you guys?
You know, it's those guys in the locker room, right? I think they do a great job of spacing. I thought we were stagnant in the first half. When we move and we pass and cut and get through and break down the zone a little bit more, we've been getting good looks. And you got to knock down shots. Great credit to these guys. They knocked down some big time shots. We knew they were going to be zone. We focused on them playing us zone. But again, I think when you have a guy like Zion Stanford who you can put in the middle of it and be a playmaker and make the right read, it's important. Steve Settle, spacing the floor. So I think it really helps.
What do you think of how the game was called?
Happy to get the win today. Happy to get the win. Again, it was both ways, right? I don't remember a half we've ever had this season where we haven't shot a free throw, where we're top 10 or 12 in the country and getting to the foul line. But again, when you're in zone, it's different. So I thought we did a better job of attacking lanes in the second half, which is going to then obviously create some more contact. So happy to get the win today. Good try though, John.
Thanks, Dave.